So today you are back in my bedroom with me, and I'm going to be doing a video about something that is very important to me. I know as a young girl that I've had to deal with it, and you probably have too. So today we're going to be talking about mean girls, and unfortunately they're everywhere. Like, they're definitely like a special breed, but yeah. The one thing I've always kind of really thought about when I started making YouTube videos and when I got more serious into it was, I don't want to be just one of those girls who makes, you know, really wonderful beauty videos or really nice fashion videos. I want to be someone who you can actually come to, get maybe advice from, get help from, get, you know, stories from, that you can feel like, okay, so maybe my situation isn't so bad and she's gone through some weird things or hard things too, and I know I can make it because she did. Because honestly, you guys, I know high school might seem like the hardest thing in the world, but it really isn't. And the girls who make it so difficult for us, like, I don't know why they do it. No one really knows why they do it, but I mean, I have some ideas. I think it's just like pretty much insecurity and being unhappy with themselves. So I always feel bad for people who are mean, because I just feel like I know they're just unhappy, and that's sort of a way that I've kind of learned to cope with it. I know as a high school girl that being kind of tormented by these girls is like really painful and not fun at all. A lot of the time you just kind of feel like being like, what have I done to deserve this treatment? What have I done to deserve being treated like this? And it's awful, it really is. I'm going to tell you guys a few really personal things quickly, just so you can kind of get a handle on what's going on for me. And my light is like going to burn out, and it's freaking me out. Like, it's like twitching, it's kind of creepy. I feel like I'm in like a horror movie and I'm home alone, so please don't be. Basically, I had a really good friend group going for me for a while. Pretty much all throughout high school I've always had pretty good friends. I mean, I've gone in and out of friendships with people and so on and so forth, but that's just the nature of things, unfortunately. And I had a really good friend group in grade 11, and I was really happy, and I mean, it was good because I had people who really cared for me and that I cared for as well. The only problem for me has been that I've always been a little bit different than everyone else, and I don't want to say that and you guys be like, what? No way. Because I am a bit different than the average person my age, and that, I mean, there might be a lot of girls out there who are just like me, but there are a lot of girls out there who are very hard for me to understand. And it was turning out that my friend group was one of those kind of things. I couldn't really understand why they were making certain decisions, and it was sort of weird. Anyways, they decided they didn't want to be my friends anymore, and it really sucked. Because right now, I'm graduating and I have no close friends. And it is hard. It does suck, because grad is supposed to be an exciting year. You do so many activities, and the involvement of your friend group and who you hang out with is so much bigger than any other year. For me right now, it is so hard to get excited about graduating, to get excited about all the fun stuff that we get to do, because I don't have anyone to do it with. Fortunately, I do have my boyfriend, who is definitely my best friend and is great and wonderful. And I realize now, like, my sister's definitely like my best girlfriend that I could possibly ever have. But in school, I mean, I can't bring my sister to all these things, and even if I could, I mean, it just doesn't really work, and that it's really hard for me. So I hope you guys understand and maybe kind of can see where I'm coming from. If I ever talk about grad, I'm probably not sounding too excited, because it's hard. And maybe you have kind of a similar situation, maybe you don't, but I just want to let you guys know what's going on for me and all that stuff. And honestly, I don't hate any of those girls. I just kind of, I wish them the best, but obviously it didn't work out for us, and that's that. Girls who constantly are pushing at you and being mean to you, they just want to get a rise out of you. They just want to get a reaction. They just want you to seem, you know, vulnerable or weak. And I mean, you just have to represent yourself well and stand up for yourself, because if someone's going to push you down, you have to kind of decide, am I going to stand up for myself right now, or am I just going to let this happen? Because I know that in the moment it just seems like it's not even worth it, and sometimes it's not. But sometimes I think it's really important that we stand up for ourselves, because I mean, we don't always have other people to do it for us. Another thing I've definitely learned throughout high school is that it's really hard to trust people, and that's not in any means saying that there's not anyone you can trust. I think your parents are like 100% there for you all the time, and that's what they're there for. And making a relationship with your parents can make the rest of your high school career so much easier, because especially for me, my parents have planned things for me to escape kind of the craziness that is my social life that doesn't really exist right now. I know that some of you out there are probably getting bullied and are probably getting teased and pushed around and all that stuff by these mean, negative girls. And my biggest advice to everyone is just to say kill them with kindness, because that has been my only kind of proud moment throughout high school, is even when people are so mean to me or my other friends or to about something I've done or say something that I've said is stupid or whatever, my only reaction is to be like, oh, well, I'm sorry I upset you. I'm going to continue to be nice to you, and you're going to end up looking very immature and kind of stupid because of the way you're acting. So for me, it's not like I need to one-up someone, like, oh, you're mean to me, I'm going to be mean back. Like, because if you're going to do like that, like, kind of expect to get pushed around more, because, I mean, if you're going to fight fire with fire, expect to get burned. And I've never been that kind of person. I always do feel bad because I'm just like, I know how unhappy you are, because if you're so mean to me, you must be even meaner to yourself on the inside, and I do believe that. And I also think some girls are just mean just because they like the attention and they like where it gets them. And if you don't act a certain way in high school, it can seem like, oh my goodness, like I'm a loser or I'm not good enough. But the thing is, like, the only person making it that way is yourself. You just have to learn to let it go and not let it affect you. That is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions or kind of scenarios or situations that have happened to you. And I really want to help you guys, so if you want to have some kind of conversation with me, you can message me. You can message me on my Tumblr or on YouTube, and I will reply to you as soon as I can. Or if you want to just put in the comments, I will definitely reply to that as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. I hope I gave you some advice, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye guys!